Greetings all. It is I, Queen Elizabeth II, here to introduce my dear from across the pond, Emi Pearce. Amelia, or as her friends call her, Emi, is quite an impressive gal. She enjoys art history, speaks Italian, and will be attending University College London next year. I look forward to her company in the near future and can't wait for our many tea parties together. If you hadn't already figured it out by now, I am not the Queen of England. But the grace, humility, and compassion of Emi Pearce is one of royalty. Since her arrival to the United States from Grantham, Lincolnshire in England about 2 months ago, Emi has become a vital member of the St. Mary's community and the Memphis community. Her dedication shines through her every action. In fact, upon our outing to the Cooper Young Fest recently, she actually bought a t-shirt that reads, "You ain't Memphis like me." If that's not dedication, I'm not sure what is. It has been an honor to become her friend, and I know we all can't wait to hear her accent, but mostly what she has to share with us today. So please help me in welcoming the one and only Emi Pearce.
As some of you may already know, and as some of you are probably realizing now because of my accent, I am not from here. However, it already feels as if I've been here for ages. Even after the first week, someone was telling me it felt as if I had been here in America at St. Mary's forever. I'm not sure that was an entirely positive comment, but nonetheless, it does feel like more than 7 weeks. Even in such a short amount of time, I've already seen and learned a lot of things. So I'm going to share some of them with you. The first thing that I noticed as soon as I set foot in Memphis was that Americans are loud and noisy and crazy. Of course, what I really mean is that you're all kind and welcoming. When some of you first talked to me, you said I'd be overwhelmed when I arrived. You were right. But what was really overwhelming was your kindness and generosity and friendliness, so I'm going to take this opportunity to thank you all for everything so far. Secondly, Americans are incredibly proud. They're proud of their country, of their 901 Memphis, and most of all, you're proud of this school. At the first volleyball game I saw, it started with everyone singing the national anthem, facing the flag with their hands on their hearts. Of course, I didn't know the words, but I happily ended the song whispering, "God save the Queen." Under my breath, as I was still trying to retain any essence of my Britishness. Constitution Day was equally distressing. You certainly seem happy to have got rid of British rule. I can't think why. Most of all, though, you are all super proud of St. Mary's. Turkey pride is real. I have witnessed it. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it is scary, although it's getting there. But now that I've seen how amazing this school is and everything you do, I'm beginning to understand why you all scream gobble at each other. Third thing I've noticed is I should always be prepared, especially for craziness. Sometimes it feels as if I got here completely and totally unprepared for basically everything. Everyone back home in England has been asking me what it's like here and if it's any different to what I expected. Honestly, all I can reply is that everything is just incredibly American, which might be easier for an outsider to understand. Just a few of the things I had no idea would happen were the insane craziness of Derby Day, the senior retreat to Victory Ranch, freshman initiation, during which my freshmen definitely knew more about what was happening than I did, and of course, these senior speeches. Probably the most shocking thing so far was witnessing for the first time the seniors watch High School Musical. To say I was terrified would be an overstatement, but it's pretty close. Nothing could have really prepared me for it, so that's essentially the real point here. Be prepared to be unprepared. The fourth thing I've seen is that I should take up every opportunity and keep an open mind. Of course, I tried to keep an open mind about what I would find once I came here, but obviously it's pretty different. And I've seen that it doesn't matter what you wear, or what you look like, or what you believe. Everyone here is accepted and loved. Penultimately, stereotypes. I think everyone here knows that there are a few stereotypes associated with the South, just a few. So many people have asked me if they have a Southern accent that I kind of don't know what the right answer is anymore. And truth be told, a lot of those stereotypes are true. Many people drive a truck in Memphis. It's like an early Taylor Swift song. However, it's also true that I based most of my expectations on Taylor Swift songs, which is why I was a little disappointed I was coming to an all-girls school. I mean, I want Drew to look at me too. I remember when I first found out I was coming to this school. I was in a history lesson and realized I had an email from the English-speaking union. I was so excited that I opened it immediately, and when I read the message, my first reaction was complete excitement. I couldn't tell everyone, because of course I didn't have my phone out in class, but I whisper-told my best friend. She immediately laughed. An all-girls school in the South? Good luck. I honestly didn't know how to react, but as I thought about what she said, I realized she might be right. What would it be like? Thankfully, though, I think you all already know that St. Mary's is just completely unique and different to everything. Yay. And lastly, speaking of stereotypes, although it pains me to say it, I've come to learn that sometimes using Americanisms is just easier. I'm starting to be converted to your ways, however hard I'm trying to resist it, because sometimes I don't think anyone understands me when I go on about car parks and scones and corridors and crisps. Much as I'd love to get you all speaking British, proper English, I just know that by the end of the year, I'll have become one of y'all. Thank you.